All right, here we are at the beginning of our adventure here. 3-day adventure, 2 nights. We just drove a couple hours, me and Levi, he's waking up, slept a lot of the way. We're heading over to, in Pennsylvania, we're going to be camping for 2 nights at the Willow Bay. I got a brand new tent. It's one of those kind of a glamping tent. It's air-filled, so it's going to be kind of cool. You can use it in the winter. You can actually have a wood-burning stove in there, and I have that, so I didn't bring that, of course, this time of year because it's too warm, but we're going to give that a shot. Got the kayak, too. We're going to do some swimming, some hiking, lots of stuff, and right now we're stopping at the Kinzua Bridge State Park, so that's going to be pretty cool. It's hard to believe that the Kinzua Railroad Bridge was as high as the Empire State Building. This thing is just amazing. Unfortunately, it came down in a major tornado, and so we're going to be exploring that today. And we are now at the museum, which is a really cool place. I'll be showing you around, and we're going to be doing some hiking down to the bottom of the destruction, and those large anchor bolts are what gave up in the tornado and caused it to destruct. So they're showing this thing being built, and Levi is turning the pages. So it looks like a movie. That's pretty cool. Quite a marvel. Do this last one, Levi. Just so I just want to see, because it looks like it's going to be done here. Yeah, it looks like they finished it. Oh no, there's the tornado taking it down. That is wild. Okay, so Levi, we're in the little museum here, and Levi just built the bridge. Check it out. He built it up, got it done. He's the builder of the Kinzua Bridge, the engineer. Yeah. That's what happened when a tornado hit, so that's pretty wild. Fortunately, there wasn't a train on it at the time. Okay, here we are at the Kinzua Museum. We were just upstairs, and now we're going downstairs here. That's kind of...
Are there bobcats here?
You looking through? All right, Levi and I are going over the train bridge right now, what's left of it. And this is such a cool place. I do have to say, I don't know if I would feel all that safe. I mean, right now we're fine. I mean, but on a train, on a bridge at this height, look at it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful landscape, beautiful mountains, as you can see. Again, we got fog today and it's a little rainy, but look at how beautiful the hills are. It's gorgeous. But I'd be nervous up here on a train in 1881. I don't know about you. Would you be, Levi?
Yeah.
I'd be a little nervous on a big, huge, heavy train going over this. Wow. That is insane. So there's a creek down there. And as you could see, all the damage that was created from a tornado. But what happened is the anchor bolts were not long enough. So what happened is you could run a train over this and it wouldn't have been a problem. But the tornado caused the issue because it had updraft. And the engineers didn't think about things coming up, and they lifted off those anchor bolts and crashed down. So isn't that something? And this was the 8th wonder of the world. 8th wonder of the world. And actually, in its day, 1881, this was a marvel to make. They didn't have all the machinery and stuff that they have now. So it's absolutely incredible. Wow. All right. Don't fall through. I'm just joking. Oh, it's a little wet. You can kind of see it down there. It's cool. A little wet today, but so pretty cool stuff. Pretty nice. Okay, we are on the Kinzua Creek Trail, and this is heading down to the damaged part of the bridge. We just went over to the walkway, and as you can see right there, there's parts of the damage there. And so we're going to head down there and actually get on those platforms and do some exploration. So it's pretty cool. And there's Levi checking it out. All right, Levi and I are on the Kinzua Creek Trail. We're heading down to the base of the Kinzua Bridge, railroad bridge, and we were at the top area. We walked all the way across the top, as far as I can go, the observation deck, and saw the damage. Now we're heading to the bottom. We are heading down the Kinzua Creek Trail, or the bridge, but what goes down must come up, so we'll have to hike back up. We are getting closer. We were right up there, and now we're getting closer to the bottom. Okay, look at that. We can touch our first base to the trestle. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Wow. What do you think, Levi? Is that destructive or is that destructive? That is absolutely insane. Crazy. You know what affected it? These big anchor bolts. See those anchor bolts right there? Mm-hmm. Those gave up the ghost. Those look like they're the ones that caused all the issues. Maybe. But was not a good situation, that's for sure. You could see all the destruction there. Good thing a train wasn't running over it at the time. That's the big thing. All right, so we are going over the Kinzua Creek water, and it's flowing. And the reason it's flowing so much is because it was raining. Okay, so here is the bridge. Kinzua Railroad Bridge. They don't want you to get any closer. They don't want anybody to get hurt. It is rusty. And that came down over 20 years ago. And it's been sitting here. Just total destruction. Look at this. And it was a marvel of its time. It was built in 1881. And had to go all the way from way over there. As you could see it, it just was way up in the sky. But you can't see it now because it's not there. It's way over there. All right, we hiked all the way to the bottom, and I'm glad that we did, because you can see how insane this thing is. Look at this, the destruction here. All right, we are hiking back up, right, Levi? Mm-hmm. But something over there.
Oh, the tree branch.
We're sitting on a bench here, and a tree popped over, and we're like, did that just do it itself with the wind, or did a Sasquatch do that just to scare us out of here? We're not sure, because this is a big Sasquatch area in Pennsylvania. So, okay, we are at our campsite, and the water is right there. That is incredible. And as you can see, this is absolutely, you can see we have a nice campsite, and it is absolutely beautiful. Some water for the weekend. Of course, we have a lot of water in the thing. And this is a portable gas stove that we utilize for making various stuff. There is my new tent. It was so simple to put up. It's a glamping tent. You could stand up in it. It's really, really nice. And it's got a big sunroof on it right here. You can look out. It's closed right now from the inside, but you can open it up and look out. Look at the stars. You can stand up on it, and it blows up in literally 5 minutes. And on the other side, what is really cool is we have a thing for a hot stove right here. So I'm going to cut that out. All right, foil pack's cooking. And you can probably see the flame there. I try to let it burn down a little bit so it's not directly in the thing, more of the ashes, but we're good. Mr. Levi Vargas there. And there is my new tent. There goes that foil pack. Wow, was that good. Got potatoes and onions and hamburger, and it is really tasty. Okay, here we are. It's nighttime, and we are all set up for s'mores. I'm going to put the little cooler in our tent. Make sure we are making sure there's no edibles outside here. I'm going to beautiful area. Levi is cooking up his s'more. And his s'more only includes marshmallows and graham crackers. I cannot live without that right there, Chocolado. There's my setup. Yeah. Okay, we just had a absolutely phenomenal good night's sleep. I gotta say, this tent behind me, my new tent, can you see that? It's like a little cabin, and it blows up in like literally 3-4 minutes. It's very easy to put up, and I am so glad I got it because it's really it's just such a nice tent. And the nice part about it is it's a hot tent, so in the fall you can go back here and use the hot tent stove, the stove in it. So we had a great night in the tent. We slept real well. Levi slept in. It's a big tent, and it's beautiful. It's got a lot of cross ventilation. It's got a hot stove in there. It's even got a skylight so we can look out. So very, very nice. And this is where we're staying. So very, very nice. That is the Kinzua Dam, which is absolutely beautiful. And look at the hills. Absolutely gorgeous. Quite the marvel to complete that. Holds all that water back, which is just crazy. Can you imagine that thing collapsing? Hopefully you can see the rainbow. Forgive my finger there. I'm just trying to capture that without losing my camera. Alright, so Levi and I are out here swimming in the Allegheny Reservoir, as you can see. And it is just beautiful. Whoa, sorry, running into Levi here. So we've been swimming out here, as you can see. It's gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. And we're having a blast. And we're just hanging out. Right, Levi? Hanging out in the water. It's really warm in the water. Once you get in, you got that initial shock. But after the initial shock... All right, here we are. Finally playing my Sasquatch game. And I'm not sure who got that for me. There it goes right there. You can see it, maybe. But we are playing the card game for Sasquatch. Actually, a lot of fun. And we're about even here, so it's pretty cool. So what do you...